Hello and welcome to Angel's Corner. Today I wanted to talk about how our peace and our joy is not found in this life or circumstances, it is found in God. The trials that life is going to throw at you, or even the richness that life will throw at you, that's not where you're going to find your peace. That's not where you're going to find your joy. Materialistic things and things of this world, things of this life, that's not where you're going to find your joy. Everything that you want, everything that you need is found within God. A God who does not change, a God who does not run on circumstances. We as humans, we run on circumstances, right? If we don't have what we need, we're sad. If we don't have this, we're sad. If we don't have this, we're angry, all of that. But the God that we serve, he is not a circumstantial God. He is the same every day. Hebrews 13:8. And this is actually my verse of the month, guys. So I'm excited. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. I chose that to be my verse of the month because lately I had a revelation that I would let my circumstances determine the amount of joy I had, and sometimes I would let it affect my praise. And then I started to get in the habit of, yes, my circumstances, my worldly circumstances are not the best right now, but I know my circumstances with heaven will never change. I know my circumstances with God will never change. I know that my God will not change on me, and that's all that I need. Yes, right now my circumstances may not be the best, but is my joy found in circumstances? Is my love found in circumstances? Is my peace found in circumstances? Because the God that I serve is going to give me a peace that surpasses all human understanding. That surpassment of human understanding is because we are looking at only what we have, what we don't have, when our circumstances and all of that. When what we really should be looking at is the God that we serve. I know that the God that I serve is not going to let my circumstances determine my peace. So I don't let my circumstances determine how I feel, how I praise, how I do any of that. Because I'm trying not to react off of emotions. I'm trying to act off of facts. And the facts is in here. So if I'm told that I am serving somebody who will never forsake me, who will never change, we don't live from the expectations of the world, or we don't live from the things that we receive from the world, the pleasures, the giving into flesh. We don't live for that. We don't live for our flesh to be satisfied. We live for a God who will never change, a God whose standards remain the same, a God who is going to love us who we are regardless. And sometimes that same God will give you everything that you are lusting for, give you everything that you are desiring, just for you to realize that it's not going to heal you. There has been times where I have wanted something so bad, something worldly so bad, and then I got it and it literally didn't do anything for me. Like when I was younger, I used to want validation so bad, and then when I got it like in this state as a person that I am now. So I don't know what that means to you all, but I know who I am. So I know that it doesn't do anything for me. But I remember wanting it so bad, and then I got it, and it did not do anything for me, and I did not like it. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, when I was younger, I would have killed for this. I would have been so happy to have validation. I would have been so happy for all of this. And then the what I wanted reached me at a time where I realized it no longer served me, and I can't even understand why I wanted it in the first place and what I thought it would do for me. Validation from others does nothing for me now, but at the time I wanted it. I wanted validations from others, and I that's something that I thirsted for. And then when I got it, I realized that some of the worldly things that I was like lusting for, it never satisfied me. So sometimes God will give you what you think is going to give you joy, what you think is going to give you peace, just for you to realize that it is not. And that this is the only thing that is going to give me the peace that I want, the joy that I want. Because if honestly, if I got everything that I thirsted over, I would still be unsatisfied. And that's the truth. Um, That's honest to God truth, because my circumstances, what I have and what I don't have, is not where my joy is. My joy is placed in how much I'm praising God. My joy is placed in how much I'm on fire for God, how my relationship with Him is looking. It's not placed. Somebody can give me $1 million right now, and oh my gosh, I would be so happy. But at the end of the day, I am not going to be healed. The stony places in my heart is not going to be healed. I'm still going to be the same exact person with the same problems within. All of this worldly stuff, all of these circumstances, you can change your circumstances, but you're still going to have the same heart. And the God that I serve is still going to be an uncircumstantial God. So I can get everything that I desire, and I still will have the same feeling. Because this worldly stuff is not going to satisfy me. It's only going to satisfy my flesh. And you can satisfy your flesh all day, but when it comes night, your spirit is going to make some noises. It's going to make some rocking. So you can get everything that you lust for, and it's not going to satisfy you. It's not going to do anything for you. All your circumstances can change right now, and it's not going to do anything for you because we do not serve a circumstantial God. If you get everything that you want, it will not be everything that you need. So just remember that our joy, our peace, our love, it is not found in the world. It is not found in the circumstances that we have. No, it's found in our God. So if you go looking for worldly pleasure, if you go looking for ways to satisfy your flesh, you could be satisfied. You could be satisfied momentarily. You can be satisfied for a tad bit. And when it comes night, your spirit is not going to be satisfied. When it comes to day of judgment, your spirit is not going to be satisfied and you're not going to be settled. You're not going to have the peace that you want. You may have temporary joy, but what is the point of temporary? Do we serve a temporary God? No. So that temporary joy, that temporary rush, it's not, at the end of the day, it's not really going to do anything for us. Like our flesh might like it, but is our flesh coming to heaven with us? No, this body isn't even coming to heaven with us. We worry so much about this body, what it looks like, all of this, all of that, and it's not even coming to heaven with us. This frame is not coming to heaven. This is coming to heaven. This is what you need to be worried about: your spirit, your spiritual life, your spiritual health. This is literally not even the point of the video. That is not what I even wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about circumstances, but then it started going into worldly things. But honestly, we are just going to let God take over because I literally prayed for God to give me the right words. And maybe this is the right words. I'm not sure. I know I have a lot of words in here. So, yeah. But I pray that this was helpful to somebody, impactful to someone. Moral of the story is that our God is not changing on us. Our circumstances can change, but our God will not. So no matter what happens, you still serve a God who loves you. You still serve a God who wants what's best for you. You still serve a God who would like you to satisfy your spirit and not your flesh. So even if you do satisfy your flesh, your circumstances will still remain the same. It may feel like things are changing, and then God may even give you what you feel like you wanted so badly just to prove to you that the circumstances that you craved, once you receive them, they will not do anything for you. So just remember that our joy, our salvation, our peace is not found in this life. It is not found in worldly things. It is found in our God. And that is the moral of the story of the video. So I appreciate you all watching this, and I pray that you guys have a blessed